Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to throw. It's Shapen. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollack played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Safe little shovel pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The give to the single back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's a reverse. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing up. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that's going to tie it up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He'll keep it himself. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Finds his man. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the run, it's Frazier. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Got a man. It's Branch. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Shapen. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going to the ground. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got some room to run. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The give on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Snags it over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third down. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And how about the aggressive play call? 3rd and 1, and you still throw the football, taking a shot, saying, I'm going to go make a big play. The defense was disciplined, get the quarterback on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Frazier. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Dogs! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Mississippi State right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Reese. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to throw. It's Chapin. Here comes the heat. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
Pass interference.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it.
Runs for the tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll try the run. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Dropping back, it's Chapin. With the catch, it's Glover. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. Power football with the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
The Bulldogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying to bully their way in. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. His defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Fires into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Motion from the wideout. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air, it's Chapin. This time on target. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Thompson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Motion from the back. Looking for a crease. It's Booth. At the 40, there he goes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. He leaves it with his back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Thompson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And he's just going to spike it. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a man.
There he goes. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Brings up second down.
Gonna sling it on second down. Makes the catch, it's Allen. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Mississippi State right back to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bust through behind his pad. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Here's the handoff. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already, he's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. Turning it on. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the pummeling has started.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Old Dominion. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. And now they've lost the ball down here. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to throw, it's Shapen. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
Is tackled down at the 29, and the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man, it's dealt. Breaks into the open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The give out of the gun. Look out, he's got room! And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Leaves it with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. It's Glover. Oh, he's got some space. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes a man miss. Plows through the defense. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
26-yard line. 4th down coming up.
On 4th down, going to the air. That's caught. It's Glover. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
on the run. It's McCray. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20.
And that's a first down.
To the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll do it himself. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. The defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defender. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. That's caught. It's Humphries. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals. 5 points of pressure and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
The play action fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab deep. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Keeps it going. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphreys. Still running at the 40. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Dogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Humphreys. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Glover. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Spins away from the defense. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.